Mrs. Medlock says it's not to be talked about. Mrs. Medlock says his troubles are out of his servant's business. That'll get me into trouble. I'll lose my place here, then what'll Mother do? If it weren't for Garden, he wouldn't be as he is. She made it her own. None at Gardener's was ever let in. Him and her, they looked after it themselves. They'd shut the door and stay there for hours, laughing and talking, as though it were a world of their own. They planted roses, wild climbing things. He built her a swing, and she fashioned a seat into branch of old tree. Even now want to cry. The bough broke and she fell to the ground. Mother says she was just a slip of a thing, most likely teasing him from up there in the tree. She was hurt so bad that soon after she died, if she hadn't have been as she was, she might have got better. There's lots of things that are not to be talked of in this place. Anyway, that's what happened, and he nearly went mad, and he's never recovered. You mustn't tell Mrs. Medlock what I've told you. Promise? And now thou'lt be a good child and not try to wonder where thou's not meant to go. Thou's better off than some. Mother says you ought to be learning thy books, and thou ought to have a woman to look after you. Mother says, you just think how you'd feel, Martha. Shut up by this end, in a big place like that with no other. You do your best to cheer her up. So I bought thee a present.